Hello, and welcome to the site of Hyde Abbey, just outside the centre of Winchester, and a place of national historical significance, because this is where, in the year 1110, King Alfred the Great was buried. My name is Edward Fennell, and I belong to a community organisation called Hyde 900. Our role is to explain the purpose of the Abbey historically and culturally, and at the heart of that is the story of Alfred the Great himself. Alfred is a vitally important figure. He saved his kingdom of Wessex from the invading Vikings and had the vision of a united England, a vision which was made real by his grandson, King Athelstan. But beyond that, Alfred supported learning and scholarship. He was a great patron of the church, and he also found time to reform the Anglo-Saxon legal system. In short, he provided stability and inspiration against a background of war and uncertainty, and the impact of his achievements can still be felt today. After he died in 899, Alfred's body was installed briefly in what was called the Old Minster, in the centre of Winchester, near where the cathedral is today. But quickly he was moved to a new church called New Minster, which was built on the orders of his son King Edward. And that was where he remained until the year 1110, because following the Norman conquest, both the old and new minsters were knocked down to make way for the immense new cathedral. The result was that the community of monks in New Minster was forced to move. Fortunately, land was found for them here in Hyde, overlooking a tributary of the River Itchen. There was a grand procession from New Minster to Hyde, with the monks carrying their treasures with them. Amongst these treasures were the remains of Alfred, his son Edward, and his wife Aldwitha, to be laid before the Hyde altar, just down the road here. Hyde Abbey flourished as a centre for pilgrimage for over 4 centuries, and many of its abbots became very important national figures. But in the 1530s, the abbey, like so many monasteries around this country, was destroyed as part of the reforms of Henry VIII. Nonetheless, the spirit of the abbey can still be felt within these ruins, and I'm delighted to invite local resident Mike Craze to now take you on a tour and tell you the story of Hyde Abbey.
Thanks, Edward, and welcome to this 10-minute tour of the Abbey site, in which we'll discover what remains of the Abbey today, and also find out what happened to the site in later years, not forgetting, of course, the somewhat enduring mystery of what happened to Alfred, Edward and Ealhswitha.